to this beat.
Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your boy, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. You are now rocking with the best. Since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. We got a good one today, y'all. We got a good one today, y'all. We are talking about recruiting. We have recruiting updates. This is a big week for South Carolina Gamecock women's basketball for recruiting. We are on the cusp of some great recruits committing real soon. We have one potential recruit is making a commitment today, 7:30 p.m. CST, was that Central Standard Time? We're talking about Adhel Tac. Will be making her commitment today. We're talking about Joyce Edwards. Joyce Edwards doing an official visit to South Carolina this weekend. Lots going on. Let's talk about Adhel Tac. Adhel Tac is ranked 33rd in the latest recruiting rankings by ESPN, 33rd in 2024 class. She is 6'5", 6'6", post player from Texas. She is ready to put in work. She is ready to commit somewhere today. Her finalists, it's really only two finalists in the South Carolina Louisville. It's a two-team race for the services of Adhel Tac. She canceled her visit to North Carolina. When did she cancel her visit? She canceled her visit to North Carolina after she had her official visit with South Carolina. Imagine that. Your boy Captain Will DM'd her this morning, and wished her well on her decision. Yeah, she followed Captain Will. On Twitter. She DM'd me back and said thank you. I didn't ask the crazy question like, are you gonna be a Gamecock? I didn't want to do like that. But I will reach out to her again when she commits to South Carolina Gamecocks today. And I will try to get Adhel Tac on the show tomorrow. I will try to do that. That's for sure. But I will say this right here. Being between South Carolina and Louisville, the odds are, and I've been saying this for weeks. That Adhel Tac is going to be a Gamecock. I've been saying it for weeks. One of the few who said it for weeks. So I highly expect her to say South Carolina. It would surprise me out of this world if Adhel Tac says Louisville or some other school that I'm not thinking about. I expect Adhel Tac the 4-star recruit, 33rd ranked in the country, will join Maddie McDane, who's the 12th ranked recruit in the country, at South Carolina. I expect that. Why not? She'll follow along the lines of the dominant post players that we've had. Now, I think she's under-recruited in terms of ranking. I don't think she's a 33rd ranked recruit because she didn't play most of last year. She stopped playing ball in January for an undisclosed injury, and I think she's going to have a super-duper senior season this upcoming season. I think she's going to be ranked top 25 in the country when it's all said and done. I think her recruiting ranking is going to get a push when she says South Carolina. And so, because when you say South Carolina, you obviously getting the stamp of approval from Dawn Staley. So her recruiting rank is sky high. Her potential is sky high, and it's only going to get better for South Carolina. Now, when that happens, when Adhel Tac commits to South Carolina, we have the 12th and the 33rd ranked recruit. We have Joyce Edwards. Joyce Edwards going to be committing this. Joyce Edwards said this morning, I read in the paper, Joyce Edwards said this morning that she is winding down the time to commit. Yeah, she's winding down the time to commit because she's going to be with South Carolina this coming weekend. She's in South Carolina right now. She's on an official visit right now in South Carolina. I don't know where she's at. I don't know if they're winding her down here. I know for sure they are. Dawn Staley requested to be the last visit for her. So she made multiple visits, all different, Stanford, even went to Clemson for a visit, LSU, all these different schools for official visits. But the request was for her last visit to be at the University of South Carolina. She's been there multiple times. She saw multiple games. She's been recruited. She got an offer by South Carolina back when she was in the 8th grade. She's been rolling with Dawn Staley for many, many years. She's either played with or played against pretty much all the players on the South Carolina roster. They know it well. Some of these players played with her at AAU. You know what I'm saying? So the relationships have been going on and strong with Joyce Edwards. You know, so I expect her to be a Gamecock. I expect Joyce Edwards to be a Gamecock. I don't see no reason why she won't say South Carolina. Now, she's not going to say it until early signing period, which is November the 8th through November the 15th. But I think the deal is sealed. I think this weekend right here is just the icing on the cake. I think it's just going to be just have fun this upcoming weekend. And then we get the service of Joyce Edwards. And then we're talking about the second-ranked recruit, the 12th-ranked recruit, and the third-ranked recruit, all in the South Carolina uniform. And then we can move on to Kennedy Smith. We can move on to Kennedy Smith, who Dawn went for a visit, an in-home visit this week. You know, checked her out in California, all kinds of California love Dawn Staley was rocking with. So, and Kennedy Smith, number 6-ranked recruit. And for what I hear, it's a two-team race between South Carolina and UCLA. UCLA obviously is the hometown team, but for South Carolina being her top two, potentially, that says a lot about South Carolina and the coaching staff. To get her possibly to come all the way from California country, to come to sweet tea country, come to pig feet country, come to barbecue country, that is what it's talking about. So, if we able to get number 2, number 6, number 12, and 33 in this recruiting class, oh boy, we gonna have a good one the next 4 years. Because that would be the number 1 recruiting class in the class of 2024. It'd be the number 2 ranked recruiting class in the class of 23. And then we can move on to the class of 2025. Then we can move on to class 2025 and start working out. Okay? So it's so much going on with recruiting with the South Carolina Gamecocks. And I ain't going to forget. I am not going to forget about Kim Mulkey and 3 of her assistants going to Camden, South Carolina, trying to, at the in-home visit, trying to sweeten the deal with Joyce Edwards before she does her official visit this weekend. I ain't gonna forget about that. Kim, you tried everything you can to get Joyce Edwards. Girl, it ain't gonna work. It is not gonna work. You are not gonna get Joyce Edwards. She's not going to Baton Rouge. She is going to Columbia, South Carolina. She is not going to do. I don't care what bag you drop in Camden. I don't care if you went on Highway 34. I don't care. It don't matter. You are not getting Joyce Edwards. You're not getting Joyce Edwards. You're not getting Sarah Strong. You're not getting Jelani Cambridge. You didn't get Kate Koval. You ain't getting none of them. None of them. I don't care. What are you doing? I don't care what the NIL. You are not getting her. It's not going down. It is not going down. Joyce Edwards will take her services to the University of South Carolina. Why I'm talking about LSU, that mess that went on last night, playing that community college team. They played Camden Military Academy. I don't know who they played. They played what? I don't know who they played. Won by 70-some points. And I tell you about the ESPN bias. This is ESPN bias. We played Rutgers on Sunday. Breast cancer research Division I team, and it was not televised. It was not televised. It was not on the radio. It was not on any streaming services. But you got LSU playing a high school team. You got LSU playing a high school team, and they're on ESPN Plus. You got to be kidding me. But that's how they roll. That's how they roll. So it don't matter who LSU playing. Schedules don't matter. Schedules don't matter. It doesn't matter who you play. We're going to put them on TV. Playing a doggone community college. Playing on community college. They're going to put it on ESPN Plus. But you know what? Y'all got Colorado coming up. We'll see what kind of team y'all got. Playing these bum schools that has no business playing the number 1 team in the country does not make you better. You know what makes you better? Playing top-level teams. Playing top-level teams. That's what makes you better. You can play as many community colleges and score 70, win by 70 points if you want to. You can make the highlights on ESPN, and you can have all these players. It don't matter. It don't matter. Y'all didn't get no better last night by playing that game. None. Time is coming. I just say be ready January 25th when we play y'all. Be ready January 25th because all bets are off. All bets are off when we play y'all. All bets are off. Let's talk about some more call-in shows. Let's talk about some more call-in shows. The next call-in show is November the 1st at 8 p.m. Had a great time this last time talking all about basketball, all enjoying the fans, all the questions. It was so much fun. We went for an hour and 51 minutes strong, chopping it up with Captain Will. That sounds like a really nice name. Chopping it up with Captain Will. We're going to do it again on Wednesday, November 1st. Call-in show. Then we're going to have a call-in show after we play Notre Dame on next Monday, November 6th. Going to do another call-in show. I want to hear from you because you know with basketball, with women's basketball, they don't do no post-game show. They ain't doing a post-game show after the game. So the post-game show going to be your boy Captain Will. So after every game that South Carolina plays this season, you will have a post-game show with Captain Will. You can call in. Give me your feelings. If you're in your feelings, we'll talk about it. I'll give you all my feelings. We'll have some good old fun. That's what's going to go down this upcoming season. Keep your questions coming. Let's do it. Let's lose another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your boy, Captain Will. We will be back on this evening after Adhel Tac commits to the South Carolina Gamecocks. You are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. Let's go.